Hello everyone, welcome to How-FixIT. In this video, I'll guide you through disassembling the Apple Watch Series 9 to replace broken or damaged parts. You'll learn how to replace the housing, screen, mainboard, back glass, sensors, battery, vibration motor, and speaker. This guide also includes all the reassembly steps to ensure a successful repair. Before starting, let's review the tools required for this repair. A Tri-Wing Y 0.8mm screwdriver, plastic pry tools, tweezers, and the screen disassembly tool. This tool is designed to open electronic devices with tight-fitting screens, making it essential for an Apple Watch. Glue. I will use B7000 glue due to its high elasticity, anti-vibration, and water resistance. Screen clamp and adhesive gasket. You can find links to all these tools in the video description below. I recommend using a magnetic mat throughout the repair process, especially when disassembling a device like the Apple Watch Series 9. This will help you keep track of each screw's placement and ensure accurate reassembly. Plus, you won't have to worry about losing screws, as they will securely adhere to the magnetic mat. Alright, let's get started. Turn off your Apple Watch and remove the bands. To make the opening process easier, warm up the display with a hairdryer for about 1 minute. Insert the edge of a curved blade into the thin gap between the display and the watch frame. Gradually separate the display from the case by working around all sides of the screen. Once detached, gently flip the display towards the watch crown. Use tweezers to carefully peel off the ribbon cables from the display. Use a plastic tool to unlock the display connectors. Carefully pull the display ribbon cables out of their connectors. Remove the screen. If you have a broken display or your touchscreen has stopped working, I've included a link in the video description to a replacement display for the Apple Watch Series 9. The Apple Watch battery is glued to the watch body. Apply isopropyl alcohol under the battery to loosen the adhesive and wait a few moments. Use a plastic tool to carefully pry out the battery. Use the point of a spudger to lift the small, hinge locking flap on the battery connector. Use tweezers to pull the battery cable straight out of its socket. The replacement battery part number for the Apple Watch Series 9, 41mm, is a 2954, while the part number for the 45mm model is a 3009. I've included links in the video description where you can purchase a battery for both Apple Watch Series 9 models. Unscrew the screws securing the vibration motor. disconnect the motor cable from the main board and remove the motor. Unscrew the 3 screws securing the speaker to the watch frame. Carefully remove the speaker from the housing. If your Apple Watch speaker is not working or producing distorted sound, replacing it should resolve the issue. A link to a replacement speaker is provided in the video description. Remove the 4 screws securing the back cover. Use a hair dryer to loosen the adhesive under the back cover. Insert the curved blade into the seam and gently pry off the back cover, but be careful not to insert the tool too deeply. Apply gentle pressure to detach the back glass from the watch frame. While disassembling, be mindful of the tiny springs, as they can be easily lost. These springs are essential for the proper functioning of the band release buttons. Make sure that each button has 2 springs in place. If you're experiencing a stuck side button, a non-working digital crown, or a faulty microphone, replacing the watch frame assembly should resolve these issues. In the Apple Watch Series 9, the digital crown, side button, and microphone are integrated into a single module and securely attached to the chassis, making removal challenging. A simpler solution is to replace the entire Apple Watch frame assembly, which includes the digital crown and side button. A link to a replacement frame is provided in the video description below. Lift the motherboard and disconnect the cable from the back cover. If you forgot your Apple account password and your Apple Watch is locked due to the iCloud activation lock, replacing the motherboard can resolve this issue. I have included a link to the Apple Watch Series 9 motherboard in the video description below. The back cover houses the wireless charging coil, blood oxygen sensor, and optical heart sensor. If your Apple Watch is not charging or any of the sensors have stopped working, replacing the back cover assembly should resolve the issue. I've included a link to the replacement back cover assembly in the video description below. At this point, the Apple Watch Series 9 is fully disassembled. You've learned how to remove and replace key components, including the screen, motherboard, back cover, battery, vibration motor, and speaker. Since each component is modular, you can replace any broken or damaged part individually. Next, we will reassemble the watch and restore its water and dust protection. Start by removing the old silicone gasket from the watch frame. Similarly, remove the old silicone gasket from the back cover. Use isopropyl alcohol to clean any remaining dirt or glue. A clean surface ensures strong adhesion and improves water and dust resistance. Now, apply the silicone gasket to the watch body. This gasket will ensure a proper seal between the back cover and the watch frame. If a new gasket isn't available and the old one is still in good condition, B7000 glue can be used as a temporary alternative. Heat the surface with a hairdryer to improve shrinkage and ensure better adhesion of the silicone gasket. Connect the motherboard to the back cover, then reinstall the band release buttons. Ensure that each button has two tiny springs, as these are crucial for proper functionality. Carefully align the back cover, ensuring the button springs fit correctly into their grooves. Before continuing with the assembly, test the band release buttons by pressing them to ensure the springs return them to their original positions. Make sure the springs are in place and that the buttons move smoothly. Once everything is in place, secure the back cover to the watch frame with 4 screws. Install the speaker into the watch frame, then connect its cable to the main board and secure it with 3 screws. Connect the vibration motor cable to the main board and secure it with screws. Connect the display by inserting the ribbon cables into their connectors. Connect the cable to the battery and close the latch. You can reuse the existing adhesive to secure the battery. If the adhesive pad is damaged or no longer sticky, use double-sided adhesive tape. Power on your Apple Watch and check the digital crown, speaker, heart rate sensor, microphone, and wireless charging coil. If everything is working correctly, let's proceed with restoring water resistance and completing the repair. Use isopropyl alcohol and a cotton swab to clean any remaining adhesive from the Apple Watch housing. Apply an adhesive gasket or silicone glue to ensure protection against water and dust. For the best seal, I recommend using B7000 glue, as it provides better resistance compared to adhesive stickers. However, this will not provide 100% water protection, so avoid submerging your Apple Watch in water after the repair. To hold the display in place while the glue sets, use screen clips or rubber bands. B7000 glue fully cures in 24 hours, but it achieves a surface dry in about 6 minutes. I recommend waiting at least 45 minutes before handling the watch further. After 45 minutes, you can remove any excess glue. However, it is recommended to let the glue harden for 24 hours under the pressure of the screen clamp. If you found this guide helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more tech repair tips and guides. Visit our website for more tech insights and do-it-yourself guides. Remember, every tech challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow. Your Apple Watch Series 9 repair is complete. Thank you for watching How-FixIT, and we'll see you in the next video.